All right, so first overlanding trip, let me run you real quick through what I am gonna bring along with me. So we've got camera gear, food, fan, the most plush toilet you will ever see. We got dog food, we've got our battery backup, we've got all our cooking gear. Underneath there is our bed and change of clothes, and this is the recovery gear that we got last but not least. We're ready to roll. And the coolest part, as you saw in the last video, we now got secure storage. How's the audio sound right now? So one thing, I upgraded to the media mod on here. That's actually why my head's kind of cropped a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't bend it the same way I had it previously. I'll figure that out next trip, but for now, at least you can enjoy the better audio. All right, so we made it out to the desert. We are about half hour from the camp spot. Two things, for whatever reason, I'm having a hell of a time trying to find wood for a campfire tonight. I will definitely find some. Whatever reason, every gas station's out. I saw one 7-Eleven that had some, so I might have to go back. And two, apparently it is very windy today. Yeah, folks, this is gonna be super fun. So it is like probably 45 gusty wind, just blowing sand around like crazy. Hell of a way for the first time. So we will get a good test with the iCamper here. It might be a noisy night here, so let's get to the camp spot. This is gonna be an interesting night. So we got some firewood. It is absurdly windy out there. Hayes, how you doing? So out yonder is actually where I stayed in the Airstream a few months back, ironically. So small world out here in Joshua Tree. I doubt we can see that. Well, look, folks, this is not the video I intended or wanted to make, nor is this the birthday trip I was planning for. But honestly, there's no way. I just tried to open the door, and honestly, the door almost snapped off. Thank God I caught it. I was gonna film this outside. Yeah, my car's just not gonna have paint if I spend the time here. My dog's terrified, unfortunately. She could barely walk. All right, well, look, guys, I am gonna make the best of this situation. So there were some off-road trails up here. I'm for sure gonna be getting some dings from all this sand flying around, but hey, I'm gonna have some fun while I'm out here. We got Road and Off-Road Plus mode. We're gonna cruise around for a little bit, and then we'll sadly head back home. Gotta make the best of it, right? There's always grass is always greener. I don't know, there's no grass out here, but there's a saying that applies in this scenario that I think we can all agree with, and that's just have fucking fun when you can. All right, so yesterday clearly did not go as planned for either of us, but any of you that know me in real life know my persistence. I've been waiting 2.5 months to go overlanding. We are going overlanding. So tonight, we are headed out to a national forest. I have a camp spot reserved. I've already talked to the guy that owns it. Everything is ready to go. Campfire, stars, it should be beautiful. It's on a truck trail. Looks like there were a few off-roading spots, so we might even be able to do some off-roading. Guy was super friendly. Definitely gonna recommend this place, assuming all goes well, but I will see you out there on the trail. I always recommend fueling up on your way out of town, and honestly, if it's convenient and you're on the trip anywhere from a half tank less, I'll always fill up, so just my recommendation. All right, so this is the base of the camp. We're gonna head up here. It's about 1.5 miles, I think, and we should be at camp. Yeah, so these are really easy trails coming up here to the site. There's some decent ruts, so you definitely need some good clearance, but there's nothing too slippery. I disconnected the sway bar just for comfort. All right, so here's the deal. This is the normal camp spot for this spot. However, if you follow me down here, so this is the trail to where normally you would actually set up your campsite. So had I been camping, I would be parked up here. However, the owner of this spot gave me permission to try to bring the truck down. I think my guess is to park it like right back here. So we're gonna try that. However, we're not gonna come down that path we just walked because there's no way it's gonna fit. So I'm gonna try actually the Geo Trail to the right. Looks like it should be fine, so we'll pull it down and try to hopefully park right here to be a little more secluded. Perfecto. And this should be probably level enough, but here's one trick if you guys didn't know. You can take off max tracks and actually use them to lift one side of your tires up if you need to a little bit to try to level your bed. The reason that took me so long was because A, I've never set that up before. I also do not read instructions. Anyone who knows me will know that. It was super easy to set up. I just wanted to figure out how to get the mesh open so I could kind of look out. So ready, let's get some food and I'm gonna have a drink. This is life. 3-season sleeping bag if I need it. I honestly might be fine with this rumple. It is down. And then we got the Haley bed. First time cooking. I don't know if I show you guys everything I got. So, starting off here, always gotta be able to clean up. So we got paper towels. I don't think we're gonna need this, but just in case, I bought one of these. So I do need for sure the plates and the cups inside of here. So I'll be using those. We got a grill. I'm a big griller. This should be an awesome all-in-one grill. And then the cool part about this is it has an output link out to a jet boil. So in the morning, we can drink our coffee. Essential on any trip. 1 pound. The griddle for some bacon and eggs in the morning. Coffee cup with the bulletproof inside of it already, so all I gotta do is add coffee. This is kind of like the camp kitchen, so it's got my knives, cutting boards, soap, salt and pepper, utensils, kind of anything like those odds and ends that I need outside of the actual cooking stuff. And last but not least, I actually got this pretty early in 2020 as kind of shit was hitting the fan just because I wanted something that I could throw in my bag and get out with if I needed to and have cold food kind of stored for a while or if a fridge breaks. I would love to get a Dometic at some point. Dometic, if you watch this video and you want to sponsor me, I would love to put some of your stuff on this channel. But for now, we're sticking with this. This is one of my specialties. What I did was I sous vide a tri-tip and then put some seasoning inside along with some butter. And so as I cut it open or as we cook it, it'll actually kind of melt out and help kind of cook through the steak. So it's already cooked to 132. That's how I sous vide. And then basically we're just gonna sear it. And that'll do it. We got a little steak, salad, and a Haley. Doing a little campsite tour. Checking some stuff out. I don't know who's leading who right now. We had dinner. We got the camp set up. We have our campfire just about ready to roll. Figure we'll let the sun start to go down. It's starting to get a little colder here. And we're gonna light up that campfire. Look at that good girl. All right, guys. Well, we made it. We're up here. We're hanging out. So, yeah, it's about that time. I think she's getting cozy. It's warming up in here. I'm going to listen to a podcast for a little while. It's not quite bedtime yet, but we'll hang out. And then I will see you guys in the morning. we got our makeshift bacon plate. I'm gonna have to clean stuff up anyway, and I was feeling lazy. I'm gonna skip the eggs. It just sounds too messy right now this morning, and I'm honestly not super hungry, but coffee and bacon, I gotta tell you. So we had a tiny mishap, and you just really gotta make sure things are kind of tucked in there. But all in all, when you consider the alternatives to that, that was like 2-3 minutes. I gotta say, having the tonneau cover plus this is perfect because you can basically use this as an extra table, hence having stuff up here while I'm cooking. Real big thumbs up. Very happy with this setup if you've got a Gladiator and you don't yet have a rack or a cover. So it's the Backflip Revolver 4. You can also use the 2, I believe. The difference is just the top material. And then the RCI Metalworks bed rack. I had so much fun. It just shows you, right? Things aren't always going to pan out the way you expect. If this video taught you anything, it's that expect the unexpected and be persistent. I gotta say, I think actually this was a way better camping spot than what I would have experienced in Joshua Tree. And so while I did, you know, fail, the persistence paid off, and I had so much fun last night. This was just a great experience. Hey, leave any comments or questions you have below. Hit that thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more of these videos. This is just the beginning of our overland journey, and I will catch you guys next time.